Hey everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV for a Valentine's Day event. I'm a little under the weather, so I'm a little croaky. Of course, some things just have to be recorded so that we get some content. But hopefully it won't bother you too much, and hopefully you won't even notice. Hopefully me telling you was the only thing that made you notice that I was at all ill. But let's find out. It's got more of a free houses sort of situation going on. The adore and arrangement. Okay, let's do it. Have another very merry, happy holidays, Valentine's. I don't know what it... Happy Valentine's? I guess it's happy. My love burns brighter than the sun and deeper than the sea. Gladly would I share it with thee, and oh, most definitely thee. Oh, but if it isn't the sight to set my flames of passion further alight, how fares my favourite emissary of adore and affection? Fucking hell. The merest glance into your eyes tells me that you are a man with whom this passion runs deep. Might you be willing to serve me in my swoon quest to bring true love to my paining hearts across the Eorzea? Sure. Lovely. Without further ado, allow me to explain my plight. As it were, I had a mind to enlist the primary duties as an emissary of Adore this year to my dearest sister Astrid. Oh right, yeah, the little girl, right, the little sister. Why, if she were to rise to the challenge, didn't she do it last year? And she was great, right? And prove herself my equal. Just think of the unbound love we might spread to the realm together. And yet, I fear my best laid plans have already begun to go awry. Upon hearing of my decision, two of my esteemed colleagues look unbudged, believing that I was playing favourites. How could I not see? They insist that they would be more than suited for the task. That my ass of yet unseasoned sister. What? As of yet, unseasoned sister. I thought your sister was here last year, was she not? And so, on the eve of what would be this year's paramount celebration of love and romance, we find ourselves, well, why not bear witness to the unfortunate display for yourself? Yeah, she's right there. She did this last year, didn't she? What's wrong? Fairly these three are in need of outside intervention. Someone who could convince them to put their petty squabbles aside in the name of spreading love and joy and as benefits to the season. Someone like you, my most passionate friend. What do you say? Sure. Wonderful! I knew you would. Never let me down. Well, that was a weird way to say that sentence. I knew you'd never let me down. Well then, shall we? We shall. My dearest colleagues, I would hear your thoughts on the matter of the utmost importance. Pray, curtail your discussion and come hither this much just a moment. They're not interested. I said stop your goddamn squabbling and get your worthless asses over here before I kick them. Fucking dude in the background. Like, yeah, good job. Now, where was I? Yes. My beloved friends, whatever would our illusionist countess Arabelle think is saw us bickering amongst ourselves like this, on the eve of the holiday, honouring her most elusive legacy, no less. And so I would pronounce the solution fair for one and all. The three of you will each try your hand at easing the worries of a young man lost in love. The one who proves them, or him or herself, most suited for the task will be rewarded by being named High Emissary of Adore in this year's festivities. Oh, worry not, it is not I who will be judging your worth. Strife here, an adventurer of no small renown and immeasurable impurity, Okay, that's probably not true. Will serve as arbiter for the challenge, along with the citizens of Gridania who have travelled here to serve, of course. Surely none of you could object to such an unbiased contest, yes? Simply think of it as an opportunity to show off your mastery in matters of love to a truly desired audience. Leave it to me, sis. Lady Lestine will bring successor of love to this man's lonely heart, and show one for all I am the one who is most worthy of your successor. A contest, do you presume? You propose? Oh, then a contest it shall be. I, Bert, Bert the beloved, shall summon a full depths of passion of my burning heart. Set this young man's flame with a consuming zeal and ardor. Its true love cannot be achieved by spouting simple pleasures. I don't know what that means. What the word says. Nor by the brute force of blind passion. I shall use my surprisingly knowledgeable of the subtitles. What the fuck? Semblance of the heart to achieve that which the two of you could secure to begin to comprehend. I don't like him. I've chosen a poor voice, and I don't like him. Such confidence, such devotion to your duty. Why, it's enough to make a young lady swoon. Would you not agree, Strife? Yeah, I'm swooning all over the place. Now then, without further ado, allow me to introduce our subject of the first trial. Recently, he was approached by a young man who spoke of his plight. Thusly, how am I ever to find true love, if I scarce have occasion to ever encounter the fair sex? At most sad state of affairs, yes. Truly my heart goes out to the poor man, and yet surely his dark days of solitude and seclusion are over, yes? Very for free of most capable, confident emissaries of the door will now rush to his aid. Ah yes, there is but one small rub. It's a weird way to use the word rub in this sort of situation. The young man in question would prefer to remain anonymous, and needless to say, you must respect his wishes. He has placed his trust in us, and simply would not do for us to triumph his heart, deepest desires. Who do you reckon it's going to be? Do you reckon it's going to be someone we know? Like Sid's going to come along or something? I am counting on you, dearest Strife. Follow my dear colleagues to the man's side, witness their heartfelt efforts, and choose the one you believe is most devoted and capable of bringing love to his life. Alright. Now, go forth. Go on. Fuck off. Get to it. Fucking son of a bitch. It's just like super aggressive when they're not around. Right. Where are we going? We're going over here. Who do we think it is? I think... you know who I think? Man, look at this guy. This guy looks fucking good, huh? I like that. I think it's going to be the Carpenter guy. I think it's Bernard from the Carpenter Guild. That's who I think it is. Oh, it's not him. It's... Oh no, this is not... Oh, it's just Destination. Sorry, we haven't seen him yet. Maybe it still could be. It still could be. Oh, it's going to be someone we know. Oh, I don't know who this fucker is. So, you must be the young man of whom my sister spoke. What troubles you this day? Open your secret heart to us, friend, and speak upon us. Your warriors might fill your lonely heart with warmth of adored affection. Be not shy, my good man, in matters of the heart. One must be bold, yet lest you live the rest of your days in the shadow of those who have courage to claim what you do not. Now then, let us know precisely what which struggle you might come to your aid. Do not let my colleagues intimidate you. Let me, Rogat, know just what concerns you, and I shall use my powers of deduction to find a logical solution to your plight. Very well. I know not what I have to deserve your services, but I accept them with gratitude. Then let us proceed, shall we? In the name of the fairness and objectivity, I pose that Strife he carry out the questioning. No objections, I take it? Excellent. Subjects all yours. What do you do for a living? That's not super important, is it? How do you spend your spare time? Not looking for a girlfriend, I guess. And he doesn't have much of an opportunity to do it, right? What are you looking for in a partner? To be quite honest, I can't say I've ever given it much thought to the matter. You're not the guy, are you? Mind you, we speak not only physical attributes. Perhaps you prefer a more matured and grounded individual, someone who shares your tastes in food or drink. Yeah, any hint at all would be welcome. I see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I fear nothing's coming to mind. After all, how am I to judge my feelings towards someone I haven't even met? Oh, yes. A thoughtful and sensitive soul you are. Worry not, my friend. We shall pray no further. I'm so sorry. It's such a bad voice on this matter. Thank you. Thank you for your candor. I'm not going to change it, but thank you. I'm sorry. Okay, what do you do for a living, my dude? My profession? If it's all the same to you, I'd rather keep the fine details to myself. Oh. But of course, it is not our impunity to pry. You need only tell us as much as you feel comfortable sharing, nothing more. Thank you. In that case, let's suffice to say that I perform a rather, how shall I put it, physical demanding position. As such, I spend my hours each day training my body for the task. I am not as wealthy as the merchants I often encounter in my duties, but I receive enough in the way of recompense to put food on the table. More than anything, I take pride in having earned the confidence of my subordinates and peers. A strong and confident type who holds passion and influence and commands the respect of many. I, for one, would say a man is most elegant bachelor, wouldn't you not? Sure. How do you spend your spare time? Spare time? It's not something I possess in abundance, which we already do. What little of it I have, I prefer to spend honing my body and mind. I might better perform my duties. Oh, come now, my man. Surely there's something that must be something you enjoy? A refreshing dip in the cold, clear stream? Afternoon strolls through the Twellswood? Anything? Don't get me wrong, such activities sound pleasant enough. Most of all, though, it is serving the people that brings me the most joy and fulfillment in my days. Oh, now that's what I call commitment. What a young lady could turn down such an earnest young man. Am I not? Thank you for your cooperation, Strife. Now, would you just kindly wait a moment, my good sir? My colleagues and I will consider your situation and endeavour to offer a suitable advice. Understood? Thank you. I'm not sure that was the right guy. And so the battle begins. And if either of you think I'll be showing you even the slightest mercy, you must think again. Beg pardon? Before we continue, there's something I must be remiss not to share with both of you. There's one small truth that I have been concealing from you thus far. I am in fact privy to information about our client that you are not. In the interest of equality, I would share it with you now. Whoa. What's this? Been sneaking around behind our backs to spy on a poor man, have we? I know there was something shifty about you. It is nothing so dastardly, I assure you. When our marked man first approached Lestine, I seek counsel. I could not help but overhear some of the rumors being said about the man. Is that so? Well, what are you waiting to share it with us? I see no reason to refuse. I trust you agree, Bert. Very well. First of all, the man's calm of having the respect of his peers is no empty boast. Those who know our client speak quite highly of him, a man of integrity and honor. There is one fault people find with him, as far been able to glean, is that he can be too serious for his own good. I see. I suppose it's lighting, but indeed, thank you. Enlightening indeed. Perhaps I misjudged you, my good man. At any rate, now that all three of us have the same knowledge at our disposal, what say we begin the contest in earnest? And let us just do that. I think he's screwing with him. I think that's not true at all. Why would he even bring it up? Or are we metagaming there? Very well then my colleagues and I will require a bit of time to ponder the matter, friend. Pray leave us be for a short while and return. Okay. Let them all ponder. Alright, what's going on, Astrid? And you return. Curious as to what advice I intend to offer our lowly soul? I'd be happy to tell you, but simply, he need only expand his horizons. It's clear both from talking with the man himself and what others say of him, that he is a sterling reputation as a leader, as strong pillar of his community. And yet, precisely because he holds the passion of most important and influence, it is likely not easy for him to find what he seeks in the place of employment. And yet, not having any real interest to speak outside of his duties, our man's options are sadly limited. That's why I propose that he begin a search for his love among his clients. Whoa, no. That's a terrible idea. Those who know him well enough to appreciate his strong character are not close to him, make such engagement uncomfortable. Most inspired idea, do you not agree? I can trust I count on your support. That's a terrible idea. You can't just go telling him to go hit on all his clients. Jeez. Well, an adventurer from before. When you first hear, but the beloved's brilliant idea, do you? I'll be happy to oblige. So, we're dealing with a man whose delight devoted and distinguished with regards to his duties. On the other hand, it's because of this, some of him find something of a one-trick chocobo, as it were. And so I see the answer is clear. He simply finds himself a new pastime. This would afford him the opportunity to go out and meet faces and give them a fresh topic to broach with any special someone he strikes his fancy. Okay, sure, yeah. As for what might be appropriate, but of course, what about woodworking? After all, there's nothing a young lady appreciates more than a man who's handy about the house, no? Talk about killing two zits with one stone. I can feel the flames of passion burning and spark the sizzle. I know what the silly plans of my colleagues are proposing, but I can trust you vote for the obvious choice, yes? Of course I can. Not sure about that. Yo, come to hear my insight to have you? Very well. I ask you, do not recall our friend's response when you asked him the matter of individual he fancies? Precisely, he had no answer. A man who cannot answer such a simple query is a man who has lost sight of himself, and truly seeks from life. That is why I intend to propose that our man spend some time in the Steel Glade Fair. when he is off duty. By communicating with nature, he may cast off his worldly worries and regain a sense of self, which is true, which in turn would afford him the greater clarity in his pursuit of love. As devoted as this man to his training, I have no doubt that he would find himself more than up to the task. A sudden self-reflection, perhaps. He may even discover a new side of himself he never knew was there. For indeed, how can one hope to truly understand and love another, if one is not at place of understanding with oneself? Yes? Surely this is the best course of action for a masked man? No? I thank you in advance for your vote of confidence, my friend. And to be honest, I think that's the best one. He just thinks like self-reflection. Make sure you know who you are before you go find the the lady of your dreams. I think that's a good idea. Meanwhile, fucking Bert's just like, yo, do other things. It's like, all right, well, yeah, no shit, do other things. And this girl wants him to hit on his clients. But I do like this outfit more. This outfit is fucking dope as shit. All about the red, not about the yellow or the blue. Well, I say that. The yellow's not too bad. But not about that. What do we got here? Can I buy? I can't buy until the end. I gotta go finish this quest before we can purchase. So I'm wondering if I could buy an outfit, or if the outfit was a reward for the quest. We didn't look, did we? Welcome back to you, my partner in passion. I trust that the three acolytes have each proposed a plan worthy of an embassy of adored affection. No doubt choosing between the three will be a trying task, and yet I have naught to complete the faith in your judgment. Choose the one you feel best embodies the spirit of Valentine's Day. Okay. But of course, there's one last thing. The preparations for Valentine's ceremony are at long last complete, and you are free to participate whenever your heart desires. Oh, this is the mini game. We won't do that on camera. We've done that previous years. It will be some time before we render a decision. The most worthy to succeed in the OC, so why not take the opportunity to enjoy the festivities in the meantime? I shall be also lovingly waiting your return, or are we going to have to do it? So Vampire 2, low class, yeah, I know, yeah, we've done it before. The next Valentine's Day quest will be undertaken by speaking with one of the three aspiring emissaries, Ashford, Bert, or Rutherford, all of whom await you in Old Gridania. Okay. I think it's got to be the French guy, right? When you've decided which embassy most deserves your vote, seek them out. It's got to be the French guy. Self-reflection is got to be like the way forward for him. Like the other things are obvious. Find a new pastime. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Find a new pastime. And like, I do want to help you, Astrid. I really do want to help you because you've been around for a while. But fuck, hit on your clients. That's not a good idea. That's a bad idea. If you happen to hit it off with a client, I'm not gonna say don't go for it. I'm just saying you shouldn't give the advice. Just go hit on all your clients, dude. It's bad advice. Self-reflection is the best one, I think. Please note that once you accept this quest, you will be unable to accept a voice of Astrid and a voice for Bert. Furthermore, be aware that only votes cast during the decision voting period will count towards the final tally. Yes, I was expecting you. A man of reason, I trust. I trust you have come to a logical conclusion. Yeah, I must support my dude. So he's gonna give us the blue one. I don't want the blue one. I want the red one. It's dyeable, right? Hopefully the color bit just dies. Fuck it. This is the right answer. We're doing it. Say no more, friend. You have chosen me as a rational thinker would. There is hardly need to elaborate further. Come along. Now, Lady Lissa is surely expecting us at the Mercato Amphitheater. You know the way, yes? Well, yeah, it's right fucking there. What do you mean I know the way? What do you mean? Good God, Strife. Anyone but... anyone else might... she doesn't like him. I don't like him much either, but he had the best advice. I don't know what to tell you. Anyone else might have been disheartened to see you stroll here with the self-important scholar instead of my dear sister. I, of course, remain ever impartial in this matter. One vote for Rodeglat it is. No doubt his disposure and decisions were most convincing. I can only hope they satisfy our anomalous client as well as they satisfy the man who deemed them up. Mind you, this is far too early to declare the contest won. There are countless other adventurers and Grenadian citizens who have yet to weigh in. After all, as the final results have been counted and completed, pray speak with me anon. As an added indication... Wait, so we don't even know yet? As an added incentive, it has been decided that once the victor is declared, the town will be redecorated with new ornaments of their choosing. Wow! Pray look forward to it, my dear friend. That's cool! What have I done? So wait, so we don't know yet? Still far too early. So, like on Valentine's Day itself, they're going to redecorate this shit? Depending on who won? Whoa, that's cool. So I have to come back? What the hell? Oh, I see, we can do this now. The chocolate fountain is the new thing. That's a housing item. And that's 3 hearts. Okay. What is all this? No, this is all the different thing here. This is what I have though, right? It's just blue. Is that because that's just what I voted for? Possibly. Oh, look at my crap in my inventory. My trash. I should have cleaned it up. Yo. Oops. Alright, let's put this shit on. Yo, you know what? Blue Mage. Let's fucking go. Can we die? How does it die? Oh yeah, it just dies that bit. So if I dyed it black, it would actually look like an actual suit. Oh, it's like slightly brown. Oh, that's irritating. So it has to be like a brown, like this brown. No, it dyes the other brown. Why? Why does it dye weird? God fucking damn it. I want this sort of... I want that sort of top, but I want it completely one colour. I want it a solid colour. I was hoping that this was going to be it. This is going to be the one. Oh, it looks awful. Well, I'm glad we got it like this then. I'm glad we got it like this, so I could dress myself as a blue mage. This will be my new blue mage outfit. Done. We did it. So what? That's it? That's quite literally it? Wowee. So we need to wait. And they're going to redecorate depending on who wins? That's fucking cool. I suppose it'll be back to Valentine's Day or something? We could do this real quick and just see if it like pops up afterwards. That'd be cool. Alright, let's do this. I'll be back in a sec. It's gonna, if it's the same sort of thing, I don't really want to. Yeah, it's the same thing. I don't want to record this again. Or I don't want to upload this again with we've done this like plenty of times. If you want to see this, if you by somehow can't participate and you want to see this event, please go back and look at the old Valentine's video last year. I think we did it, or was it the year before we did it? In any case, this shows up every year. It's quite fun as well. If you have a chance to do it with a friend of yours, please, by all means, do it. Okay, so I did the thing. We didn't do very well, but that's okay. We didn't do too bad. We got 2 candies, so there you go. It didn't unlock anything else for me to look at. Didn't unlock any like random little roundabout things. So we just have to wait for the results. And the results, according to the website of the event, will be on the 9th of February. So consider this part 1. And on the 9th of February, we will come back and we will have a look and we will see who the final victor is. We will see who the winner is. Hopefully, it's our French boy Blue, because he's the only one with actual advice. The other one is inappropriate and the other one is kind of obvious. In my opinion, don't let my opinion sway you if you are doing this at home. Let me know who you voted for, if you wish to share, of course, in the comments below. Or let me know who you would have voted for in the comments below. I'm probably going to dye this outfit red if I ever use it, but more than likely I'll leave it blue and use it as a blue mage outfit. But there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the 9th of February for the results. Bye bye.